Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Anthony Simons out there with LeBron James. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Paul George. And it's Batum in at the 4 spot. And for the Nets, they've got Darius Garland. Bridges out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Bamba in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Now George, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Batum passes to LeBron. Back to Batum. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Simons has got the game going here with the first basket for Portland.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
George against Bridges. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Potent with and without the ball, McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
And here is LeBron. 29 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York. Outside, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Bridges a screen on Simons. McCollum, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now, here's Simons. Last game he had 13. Puts up a 3. And again, LeBron missing. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep. Bridges outside. Passes it to McCollum. Bamba a screen on Simons. Here's McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Down low, Whiteside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Well, this is why you can run the offense and play LeBron at point guard. If you're open, he will find you.
Bamba a screen on Batum. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Whiteside.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And it's Simons missing. And so Garland will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by one. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
James looking it over. Pass to George. From past the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Feeds it to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
I love to see LeBron James work hard to get his teammates going. This guy is focused on everyone feeling good.
Now here's Simmons. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. Bridges kicks to Garland. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got 6.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by McCollum.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Garland against LeBron. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 5. Bamba setting the pick for Garland. No good from outside. The Trailblazers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. On the wing, but 2. George against Bridges. And George. Gets it to go. He has 5.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now here's LeBron. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he gets it back. Simons from outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. They reveal their true selves.
Right. By the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape. Everyone's much more dialed in. You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree. By this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently.
Fields checked in for Garland. Powell, the pass to Dedmon. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, using the play to move the defense to his team's advantage. Go ahead, Norman Powell. Pretty pass.
McCollum with the ball. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Pass to Bamba. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound, Nets. Bridges a screen on Powell. Hield kicks to Bridges. James against McCollum. And it's Portland with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, that was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
Now McCollum after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Bridges outside. The offensive rebound, and Simmons is right there. Simmons got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
Now, here's George. 20 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
George against Simmons. He kicks it to Hield. It's McCollum on the wing over LeBron. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Powell. The shot, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Outside, Simmons. They kick out to Heel. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Smith comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Pokusevski in for Mikal Bridges. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Dwight Powell's checked in for Batum. Alec Burks comes in for George. And it's T.J. McConnell in for LeBron. McConnell finds Burks. To halt the run. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Healed against Powell. Pokusevski with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Powell sets a screen for Powell. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You have to keep connecting from there if you're Norman Powell. That jump shot continues to improve. Boy, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
And the basket by McCollum.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Powell with a screen on McCollum. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Despite the Nets shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Now here's McCollum. 10 points for him. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. There's the screen. Pulls up. High post. Portland grabs the miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Powell, the pass to McConnell. Back to Powell. And there's the pass to McConnell. Powell sets a screen for McConnell. And the dunk by Powell.
He has proven to be a quality finisher off the pick and roll. Dwight Powell can adjust midair to get his shot.
McConnell against McCollum. Healed outside. Here's Pokusevski. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And for Portland, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. That's a 2 from Powell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Powell's got his second bucket of the game to go. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pokusevski. McCollum outside. From outside, off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Powell. He dishes it to Powell. From deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. And here's McCollum for what a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Brooklyn. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Darius Garland is out there with Hield. Then it's Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And it's Simons missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Simmons. Burks with the steal. It's tipped. It's stolen by Hield. Burks with the steal. He feeds it to Powell. While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top three-point shooting wingman in the league. Number 5 is Buddy Hield.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on that list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. That's what they do with their three-point shooting. They can demoralize a defense. I mean, there are some sleepless nights after having to face any one of those guys.
Paul George is checked in for the Trailblazers. And so Powell nails both of them. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Here's McConnell after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Outside for Batum, the three ball, and the Trailblazers, another three.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's Claxton. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Hield dishes to Garland. 5 to shoot. The tray. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. McConnell scanning the floor. Powell with a screen on Garland. From deep. Another shot. No good on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead early. Hield kicks to Bridges. To the wing right side. Garland against McConnell. A shake. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 8 points.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Portland moving the ball around. Powell in the high post. Outside, George. There's the triple. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Now, here is George. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Simons from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Now, here's Bridges. He has 5. The feed to Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
McConnell finds George. Shoots over Bridges. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Nets. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Garland against McConnell. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Indoors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Free throw good, Garland.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
And the Nets making a change here. Bombas checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Whiteside's checked in for Dwight Powell. And James subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Both free throws good from Garland.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for. Taking a look here at numbers for Paul George. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 23 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Hassan Whiteside. Over the last month, getting it done. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. And the first one at the line is good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
All free throws good from Garland.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Now George. 8 points for him. To the middle. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Garland with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Now here's James. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Garland against James. Now here's Garland. He's guarded close beyond the arc. From beyond the arc and then some. Garland's got 17 now.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Whiteside sets the pick for LeBron. Gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
LeBron against Garland. Now the pass to Bamba. Healed from outside. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. James outside. Passes it to Simons. Kicks it to Whiteside. The dish to James. Over Simmons. The rebound by Hield. The Nets on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here. Ball's knocked loose. Simons surveying the D. Pass to George. James outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Free throw good, LeBron.
I think, guys, the pursuit of greatness is what distinguishes LeBron James. Make no mistake, he wants to be considered the GOAT, the greatest of all time when it's all said and done.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Pass to Pakusevsky. Smith sets the pick for McCollum. The 3. The Trailblazers pull it in. Now here's Powell. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New York. Inside. And they double up Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Powell.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Here's Pakusevsky. He's got 5. Bridges a screen on Burks. Bridges outside. Here's Pakusevsky. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here is Powell. He's got 7. LeBron passes to Dedmon. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And the pass to Bamba. To the paint. Here's Pakusevsky.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Powell with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Shoots over Bridges. The shot by Powell, no good. Brooklyn leading by 9. To the inside. Bamba kicks to Bridges. Smith sets the pick for McCollum. And the rejection by James.
Well, just impressive defense by LeBron James. Such a good feel on that end of the floor. Tracked that shot all the way.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. Not going to go that time.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Smith with a wide open look. No good with the triple. And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 14-5 run here. Passes to Whiteside. Here's Dedmon. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Pokusevski. He has 7. Bamba sets a screen. And they get it back. McCollum against Powell. Bamba wide open and he fires. No good on the 3. Trailblazers trail by 9. Whiteside, a screen on McCollum. Burks the pass to Powell. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Powell's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Portland.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
LeBron against McCollum. Smith outside, takes the 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
First one falls for him.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Powell, he's checked in for Portland. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Nets. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Pokusevski, guarded by Powell. Pokusevski, the pass to Claxton. And it's Smith missing. Trailblazers trail by 5. Powell kicks to James. To the middle. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. Misses in close.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Pokusevski. Pass to Claxton. And here's McCollum for 3. And the rejection by LeBron. Burks the pass to James. Over McCollum. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from LeBron.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Nets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
Well, I'm not surprised to see Paolo Banchero making this kind of impact. Young fella can do it all.
He fits the mold of the modern-day big. Lots of skill, but plenty of power to his game as well. And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
Man, their fans are loving this one.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got Anthony Simons. Batum is out there with Whiteside, and it's LeBron James, and it's George in at the small forward position. The pass to Bridges. Up top, Bamba. He's covered by Whiteside. And here's Garland for three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Whiteside's got his sixth rebound on the night. Passes it to Simons. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Simmons. The three. And it's Portland with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Bridges finds Simmons. Here's McCollum. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Traps in the tray. James has got 14 points for the game.
Since being drafted out of high school, I don't think there's an aspect of LeBron's game that has improved more than his shooting. It has become a strength.
Pass to Simmons. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Batum.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And a deep 3 from George. Here's Simons. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Garland left side. A slam dunk by Garland.
Now, Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
James against Garland. Here's George. That one good for 2. 10 points for Paul George.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Garland, the pass to Simmons. Back to Garland. Outside for Simmons. Over Whiteside. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Trailblazers. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And right now for the Trailblazers, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Here's McCollum. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain
the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now, here's Simons. 6 points for him. Down low, right side. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And they'll get another chance. And the shot goes in. Simons has got 8 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Fields checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Portland with a change here, too. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Whiteside. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They led by as many as 18 points. Bamba dishes to Heel. McCollum right side. The 3 from Garland. And no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Pass to McConnell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
He misses the free throw. During the Sixers' process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
McCollum kicks to Heel. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Hield's got 9 points.
Well, one of the most valuable pieces of real estate in the NBA, that corner 3. It's shorter than other spots, and Mr. Hield cashes in.
From down low, the bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one is on Hield.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
One of the things that's been said before, but is so accurate, Paul George's ability to improve himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
The Nets working the ball around now. Drills the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Batum screen on Bamba. There's the pass to George. Over Hield. Nifty move. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Trailblazers. Norman Powell comes in for Anthony Simons. The Nets with the lead. Passes it to Claxton. McCollum up top. Over McConnell. Powell pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Net shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. McCollum passes to Hield. And here is Simmons. Over McConnell. And that one goes long.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
McConnell against Garland. McCollum, no good. Trailblazers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And here is Powell. 10 points for him. George. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Hield kicks to Garland. Pass to McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
McConnell with it. Just 5 on the clock. Dedmon a screen. A rebound by the Nets. They led by as many as 18 points. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. It's deflected.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
Batum sets a screen for McConnell. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Simmons. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Outside, Batum. Shot from 16. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
That's a tougher look than it seems, folks. Paul George's mid-range game is sweet.
McCollum against Powell. Shoots from 8, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 8 points here in this quarter. Trailblazers trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, George. This one for 3. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Kicks it out to Garland. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
George against Hield. George passes to Dedmon. It's deflected. Outside Garland. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This guy's is something Garland does so well. Excellent reading defenses, exploiting them in the pick and rolls. That is nicely done.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And Brooklyn making a change here. Smith is checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Dwight Powell's checked in for Batum. And it's Burks in for T.J. McConnell. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's George. 17 points in the game. They need this. Yep, it counts. George has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Healed outside. Smith with a screen on Burks. Healed, the pass to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Pass to Powell from deep three-point range. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Smith. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Nets. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. 1:21 left in the third. The pass to Burks. Off target from three-point range.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Passes to Garland. Connects from three-point range. Garland's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Nets leading by 14. Healed outside. Pass to Smith. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Bridges with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Hield's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Powell. 3-pointer, Simons. Buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Now Garland. Shoots over Simons. Again, the Nets for 2.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Brooklyn ahead, up by 16. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Smith. Hield is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Bamba, and it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's LeBron. Powell with a screen on Bamba. James finds Powell. Bamba with the block. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Garland looking it over. Healed outside. Bridges a screen on Simons. Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And the pass to Powell. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Garland against Simon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Pass to Powell. LeBron with it. Covered by Hield. Hield against James. And he banks in the layup.
Well, defense is always going to give a level of attention to LeBron. He's able to shake off the contact and get into his shooting.
Garland dishes to Bridges. He kicks it to Hield. Smith with a screen on Powell. At the elbow, Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Simons from outside. And another three for Portland.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
The 8-footer, and it's finished off inside by Smith.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Darius Garland.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. We got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. LeBron against Garland. The shot. And it's LeBron missing. Brooklyn leading by 14. Hield kicks to McCollum. Pass to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. McCollum outside. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Nice shot there by Bamba. And the Nets lead by 16.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
LeBron passes to George. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside, Batum. That one doesn't go. It's Garland with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Oh, Hield in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And from distance, no less. What an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop pass as you're going to see. Garland against LeBron. A three-pointer is right on target. James has got 19 points.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
And here is Garland. Steps back and shoots. Here's Hield, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And he recovers it. Yep, that one goes in there. Trailblazers trail by 17. Powell with it. Outside, Batum. James in the post. Guarded by Garland. Nice shot by James.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Garland against James. McCollum outside. Outside Garland from downtown. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. James against Garland. James dishes to Batum. Kicks to Whiteside. Stolen by Bamba. McCollum passes to Garland. Back to McCollum. Fires for 3. And the rejection by James.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Whiteside. That one goes. Count it.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
The wide open look here for Garland. It's good from long range. Garland's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
McCollum against Powell. And here's James outside. Sinks the three-pointer. James has got 24.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Garland against LeBron. Back to Garland. Pick by Bridges. Garland kicks to Bridges. Here's McCollum. Again, the Nets for 2.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
Here's Powell. Pass to LeBron. Over Garland. And James gets it to go on the assist by Whiteside. James has got 15 points here in the second half. Bamba a screen on James. Garland with it. He's picked up by LeBron. To the left wing. Bamba passes to Hield. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
If you've got a shooter like Hield on your team, any opportunity to deliver the basketball is a good time.
Powell kicks to Batum. Dishes it to LeBron. The pass to Whiteside. Back to James. Three-pointer. That shot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Passes it to George. Misses off the right iron. Nets leading by 19 points. Outside Garland. He kicks it to Bamba. He dishes it to Bridges. Nets passing it around. Hield from outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. LeBron's got 8 rebounds in this game. There's the 3. Hits it from three-point range. LeBron's got 29.
Boy, when LeBron is pulling and hitting that jumper, you know he's in the zone. Just one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game.
Bridges passes to Hield. To the paint. There's Garland, and he uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
James outside. Inside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. James against Garland. Hield with a screen on James. Garland the pass to Hield. Batum with the steal. James outside. And George kicks to James. Batum sets the screen for LeBron. Offensive rebound.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now Garland. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 40 points.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's James. Bridges with the board. Brooklyn leading by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nets.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Darius Garland.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simmons, a screen on LeBron. Garland against LeBron. Clock at 4. From the arc. Garland, no good.
Yo, watch Bron.
Garland against LeBron. Shoots over Garland. A shot by LeBron, no good. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McCollum. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
LeBron outside. Shoots over Garland. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.